and it's dinner time. Guys, tonight I'm gonna be making sea bass. Sea bass, you know, is one of my favorite dishes in the world. But tonight I'm gonna make it Puttanesca style. So it's gonna have all sorts of aromas, all sorts of flavors, Italian of course, and it's gonna be a super pumped up sea bass dinner. So let me walk you through my ingredients. So this is half a sea bass fillet, no bones, skin on. You wanna keep the skin on for flavor. To fry the fish lightly, we're gonna use some olive oil and butter. You know I love this combination. And then for the Puttanesca flavor, we're gonna be using some cherry tomatoes. I got some Kalamata olives and capers, of course. This is the must-have for Puttanesca. Now I'm gonna add, because I'm cooking fish, I always love to lighten things up with a little lemon juice. And of course, we're gonna garnish everything with a little parsley. So guys, with that, let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we turn our pan to a medium-high heat. And then I'm gonna add some olive oil. And then some butter. You know, I always talk about this, but butter with olive oil gives your food the nice crust and the lovely flavor, okay? So usually I will combine the two for the maximum effect. So it's not a lot of butter, I just want to show you. It's just a dab of butter. And I'm gonna swirl it around. I want this butter to melt and everything to come to temperature. Now, in the meantime, let me tell you about my fish fillet. So the fish fillet is, of course, no bones, but I love the skin on because the skin is flavor. You don't want to really remove the skin. You want to wash it and make sure there's no bones. And then I usually dry mine with paper towels. This way the fish gets really nice and dry so it can soak up that fat that we have in the pan, the salt, the pepper, all the flavors are going to be able to infuse into the fish. So, as my pan warms up, I'm gonna go ahead and give my cherry tomatoes a little wash. So, I'm just preparing my salt and pepper in preparation for our little fish to cook up. I love cherry tomatoes. They're like a super snack, super good for you. Lots of vitamin. Hey, you know I like to snack when I cook. You see the oil is bubbling? So now we can go ahead and salt the sea bass. I'm just gonna salt and pepper the skin side first. And then we're gonna dump this in our pan, ready to go. Now, in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare my cherry tomatoes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have my cherry tomatoes. So I'm gonna cook the fish on the first side and then I will add the lovely Puttanesca flavors. So then the second side, as it cooks, the fish can start absorbing some of that awesome flavor. And then the cherry tomatoes burst. Then I got the salty olives, the capers, and then we're gonna finish everything with a little lemon and little parsley. That's it. This is my way of cooking myself a super delicious, super healthy, tasty weeknight dinner. Guys, can you hear the sizzle? That looks absolutely amazing. So I know the fish is cooked on the one side. Sea bass takes no time. It's literally like 8 minutes maximum for the full fish. So it's been about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fish. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I wanna show you this, okay? Now we're gonna, of course, go ahead, carefully drop the tomatoes. Woo! Guys, tomatoes have water, of course. So because of the water and the oil in the pan, it gets a little steamy. Just make sure you are turning the pan around. and then you're gonna be just fine. Perfect. Now I'm gonna dump some calamaras. So this is sliced calamari olives. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump the... Oh, wow, wow, wow. Perfect. And then of course the capers. I'm just putting like a tablespoonful. Now the olives and the capers are salty, so you don't want to overdo it. Now all those flavors are marrying beautifully together. I want you to see this pan. Check this out, it's gorgeous. Beautiful. My tomatoes are bursting. Now I'm going to squeeze just a little lemon. Fish loves acid. It loves lemon juice. So it's perfect for this. Now I'm going to go ahead and chop up my parsley. And literally, guys, we're done. This food comes together in no time. And you know I like to cook like this, especially on a weeknight. It's super fast, super good. If you love sea bass, try this recipe. Okay, the heat is off because the fish is cooked. Now I'm just gonna give my parsley a fine chop here. This is a pure Mediterranean food, huh? Guys, the fish is done. All right, so I got this beautiful plate. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and put my fish down. Just for presentation purposes, I'm just gonna first move my fish down on the plate. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm gonna be layering these beautiful tomatoes, capers, olives. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. But as a finishing touch, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little parsley. We eat with our eyes, right? So you tell me if that plate is not gorgeous. So this is my Puttanesca Style Seabass. Enjoy. Bon appetit, everyone. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so good. I can taste all those flavors. If you like Mediterranean, this is gonna be your new favorite recipe. Thanks, everyone. Bon appetit. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.